Booking gigs for musicians is a huge time commitment. So, finding shortcuts and ways to book gigs more effortlessly is a great way to maximize your already limited time. Now, here is a business principle. It's much easier and costs a lot less to sell to current customers than it is to acquire new ones. And that's what keeps businesses in business. They know who to sell their products to, how to sell them, and that helps them to keep earning that money day after day. Now, as a musician, there's a way that you can apply this principle to your business and keep money in your pockets and keep your show calendars full. Hi, I'm Anitra J from The Crafty Musician, and today we're going to talk about 3 ways you can leverage your current shows in order to get more gigs. If you'd like to level up your booking and earn more money with gigs, take the free 4-day e-course, How to Book Profitable Gigs, linked in the description box below. If you want to learn more DIY hacks for your music career, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be personally notified every time we upload a new video. Specifically for this video, we're talking about ways that you can book follow-up gigs after your shows. So you're going to need to have shows already on your calendar in order to apply these tips. Now, the first thing to do is re-engage the person who booked you in the first place. So after your show, contact the person who booked you, thank them for booking you, send them pictures if you have any to prove that you had a great gig and people really enjoyed you, and ask them if they have any more openings. If they have any openings in the next few months or even in the next year, at least that gets their mind thinking about rebooking you in the future so that you can get that next gig. Another thing you can do is ask them if they have any referrals. A lot of times they might have friends who own venues who do music regularly, and they can introduce you. So it's possible that you can book a follow-up gig at another venue from a referral based on your communications with the person who booked you for the first initial gig. The next thing you can do is engage your new fans. So the people who came to see you, hopefully they had a great time and they're still thinking about you the next day, the day after, and you can get in there and open a dialogue with them and start the conversation. Hopefully people signed up to your mailing list. And by the way, if you need help on how to get people to sign up to your mailing list at shows, I wrote a blog post about that, and I'll link to that in the description box below. But hopefully people signed up to your mailing list. Go ahead and send them an email. Tell them you had a great time, send them any pictures you took, and ask them if they have any pictures that they can send to you. At this point, you can talk to them about how you're available for private functions and private events, and ask them if they have any events coming up where they might need live entertainment or if they might know someone who does. You can also ask if they have any recommendations for you to look at other venues that they might want to see you perform in their area. These people are going to be open to talking to you because they had such a great time and you're an artist and the artist is reaching out to them personally. It's going to be a really great dialogue, and so don't miss out on that chance to get in there at the ground, strike while the iron is hot, and open that dialogue. You can also do this on social media and talk to people who may have recently connected with you through social media from just being at the show. Talk about your show, share a picture of the show, and then invite people who were there to respond or engage with you on social media, especially on the Facebook events. Now, if you had any Facebook events, hopefully you were promoting up until the time of the show, promoting yourself on those Facebook events. And after the show, don't be afraid to keep talking and keep that dialogue moving and talk about the show, how great a time you had. Do the same thing. Ask for pictures, share your pictures, and then ask if they have any private events. Even talk about a house concert. If they want to book you for a house concert, now is the time to go ahead and have that conversation and start that engagement. And hopefully you can get gigs from this. Now, if you continue to make a habit of this, you will. You'll start getting gigs from this. And that's another way you can book a follow-up gig from a show you already have. The third thing you can do to book follow-up gigs is to advertise it at your shows. Don't be afraid to advertise and promote your services that you have available during your shows. If you're on stage and you're transitioning from song to song, figure out a way how to include that in your banter. Include the fact that you can do house concerts and people can book you for a house concert, or people can book you for a private function or wedding or reception or anything you're looking to do with your music in terms of booking more gigs. See if you can talk about that during your live performances. People who are in attendance at your shows, they're enjoying your show. They may not necessarily be thinking about, oh, I want to book them for a house concert, or, oh, I want to book them for my wedding reception next year. They might not be thinking about that. So being able to promote that during your live show gets that thinking process going for them. Another thing you can do is have hire us postcards at your merch table. We created something like this, and those postcards go off the table like hotcakes. People are always picking them up because people come to our table, they want our business cards, they want to know more about us. They pick up the business cards, they pick up the hire us postcards, and we have gotten lots of private gigs just by having that hire us postcard right there on the merchandise table that they can take away. Now, if you're looking for a sample on how to create a hire us postcard, I have a link to that in the description where you can go on and see what our hire us postcards look like and just use that as a template. Using your current shows to book follow-up gigs is a great way to get gigs without so much effort. It's a lot better than having to go out, try to find new shows, cold call people, talk to people you don't know to try and book new gigs. Start with what you have and work your way out from there. Thanks for watching and happy gigging. Head on over to thecraftymusician.com for more tips and tricks to level up your music career. Talk to you soon. Today's video features music from independent artist Tara Ann Chug from her album Begin Again.